Good luck in quali, everyone.
Good luck, everyone.
Yeah, good luck.
Good luck.
Your exit looks clear. Stay behind the line. Okay, Marty. We've got 14 minutes to set a lap. We've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them. Your brakes are cold. Be careful.
Hey Nick, cheers mate. Appreciate that. Hope you're doing okay. Yeah, good. Yeah, I'm okay, thanks mate. Hey Harley, how you doing? Ah shit. There's an apex there somewhere. It doesn't look like we're going to get any rain. Clear skies. We are using real weather today, so anything can happen.
That's pole. The leader has just done a 153.12.
Hey Barry, how you doing mate? Ah, just smooth talker. Brilliant drive the other night mate. really annoyed I couldn't be there to see it live.
Alright Marty, 10 minutes to go, that's 10 minutes left.
I was doing the old man thing and having a nap after work yesterday, so missed your race, but yeah, cool. Hey Philip. Fuck. Hope you're good, Philip. He said that he is. So in the McLaren again today. I don't think my setup is particularly quick, but I'm quite happy with it in terms of stability, and that's probably the jinx I need in order to spin in a moment. But I don't think we're going to be lighting up the time sheets, timing boards. I'd like to be within a second.
We estimate 4 laps fuel remaining. P5. You've just done a 153.53.
So slow through there.
The guy in front has just done a 153.49.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, in the Cup last year, where I used to measure it was, well, in the Cup 2 years ago as well, like against people like Drew or whatever. If I was within a second per minute, I was happy, and it's almost a 2-minute lap here. So if I'm within 2 seconds, I should be happy. But I know my setup's not particularly quick. Probably got too much downforce, but I like the way it feels, so I'm sticking with it. I could have probably taken it off for quali, but fuck it.
Tyre temps are good. Your brake temps look good.
Initially, it was a hardware failure. His Fanatec podium, whatever you call it.
Okay, Marty, you've used half your fuel.
His wheelbase packed up, and then he mentioned that the room he was using for his sim rig,
P6.
He's now using for something else, or he has been for a while. Yeah, I think he's still having fun with life though. I mean, I follow him on Instagram. He's just doing lots of other stuff. Real life things, touching grass, that sort of thing. Yes, I suppose it does. It does count. I slept while mine did hours, and then got in trouble when I woke up. I think I'm being just too careful in the braking zones. I need to send it a bit. Probably should have gone for a short tank and
only 2 laps
tyres.
of fuel left. grass, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes.
Uh-oh. Touch the grass.
The leader's just done a 151.89.
Losing time there. Fuck's sake. I don't have enough time.
P5, this is the last lap of fuel. That's your fastest lap today.
Oh, I needed another couple of litres, I think. Tyres are already complaining though. Fuck. I keep gaining time, losing time, gaining time, losing time.
Left rear's hot.
Yep, fucking is. That might be a cut. Nope, got away with that.
Two minutes to go, 2 minutes. Coming to the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
26. That's the plan. That's, well, I'd hoped to before this year. Thing is, I mean, even if I do install it, get everything set up, there's no guarantee I'm going to like it. Like, you're putting a lot of pressure on me. LMU though, was practicing a bit last night, just trying to get it looking right on stream as well. Oh, that time gone again. Bollocks.
That lap time was 153.52.
Well, P5 at best.
The car in front has just done a 152.64.
Oh well. When was Daytona again? Is that like late Jan, early Feb, something like that? What class would you go as well? Jake's doing really well, man. He's pretty new to AMS2. He's got experience in other sims, but he's been challenging Stahu for lap time. It's good.
The leader has just done a 151.66.
Jake's done. Pretty close, man. Nice. 1.7 off. So we're barely ahead of the midfield. Like Badoshk and Chris, barely ahead of those guys. Full second off, plus the guys at the front. Fuck off. Why am I getting notifications? It's a really weird start yesterday, weren't it, Barry? The start of your race. Loads of really weird things going on. It was like the starting procedure just seemed a bit out of whack. But you drove really well, mate. Really good. It didn't. Well, it helped definitely, but you had to be there. It was good, man. Really good drive. Well, good driving though. You could have binned it. You could have.
That's the end of the session. 6th place.
Could have easily thrown that away, dude. Cheers, Dan. Thanks, mate. Nice lap, Stahu.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, very nice lap.
Yeah, good one.
Close one, Jake.
Good lap, Jake, as well. Because you were close in the end.
Yeah, I lost. I was up 4/10 and then lost about 1.5 in the last corner of the S's, and then I gained back up to 4/10 before the last corner. So I'd have been even closer if I hadn't have lost that. But it is what it is. GG's.
Does anyone need a short break before
Yes, I need
race,
to go
or
for
shall
a
we
wee.
crack on?
Be back in a minute.
Okay.
Wait for. You can't connect to Discord. Hello, mate. You are on track again today, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yeah, there was issues last week or before then, but that's weird that you can't get in. Like, you can't get it to connect at all. That is annoying. Got 16 on track. Yeah, good luck there, Erdink. Have fun, mate. Just ahead of Pavel. Hello, Sandwich. How you doing? Holly, yeah. Okay, well, I'll try to keep it on track, dude. Okay, yeah, I was surprised to not see you on track today, Dan. Hopefully see you next week, yeah. Yeah, you too, mate. Cheers, dude. Have fun and good luck.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Is there a formation lap?
Nope, standing start. No formation.
Standing. Oh.
Yeah, same
Oh,
as
that's not
last
good.
week.
Yeah, just
Well,
take it
I
easy,
wasn't
mate.
here last week, so
Yeah, well, it's the same for every round. The
Don't
only
pressure
thing
yourself,
that changes is the weather, the starting times of the races, and the track state at the start of the race. So, yeah, a bit of a mix-up between the events in yeah, with those settings. All right, shall we go to the race?
Yeah.
All good.
Yeah, let's do it. Good luck, everyone.
40
Good
we're
luck,
minutes.
talking my shocking start
P6.
because I've never launched this car from a standing start, I don't think.
Are we thinking softs will last again?
Yeah,
It's actually more
think
hot
so.
than it was in practice.
It's Silverstone, though, so, you know, anything can happen. It's high deck here.
Yeah. Might just make up the strategy on the go.
Hey, KO. Hey, Matt. How you doing, lads? Good to see you both.
Good luck, everyone. And see you at the finish line.
Hopefully.
Oh, nice. You got it. Sweet. Have you given it a name? Are you that kind of guy? Do you name your cars? I haven't named my new car. Drives like a dream. That's cool, man. New car day is always a good one. You've got two McLarens in front, Porsche and a Merc behind. I think Tex is starting at the back, I think. Yeah, in the Nissan.
15 seconds.
40 minutes. All right, Marty, be ready. Go. Left side. Hold your line. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. Left side. Still there. Clear left.
Oh, I see some debris behind. Is that a brake marker or someone's
Left side.
bodywork? Not sure.
Still there. He's still clear left.
Oh,
Jake is leading the race.
he's not. Got Chris behind me. Uh-oh. Oh no, someone's gone. Jake's gone. Shit.
Sorry, I've spun on the Maggots and Beckett's. Watch out.
Fuck. That's unlucky, man. He did so good in qualifying as well. Fucking hell.
V4.
Look after these tyres. I don't really want to change them, to be honest. Like last week. Might need to, but I don't want to. Commentator's curse, yeah, might be.
The gap to P3 ahead is increasing. It's now 1.3.
Oh, I feel so gutted for Jake, man. Actually replay, I do actually, yeah. Yeah, man. Oh, fucking hell. Feels a bit loose through there.
The gap to P5 behind is increasing. It's now 1.5 seconds.
What was it called? The Game Genie. What console was that for? I think that Game Genie came out for a few different consoles, didn't it? Yeah, Game Genie. I never owned one. So I think whenever I've played like old school Nintendo games recently on an emulator, sometimes I will literally... It is cheating, but I'll like save states halfway through a level type thing.
The leader has just done a 155.06.
Well,
My God, I'm sorry, that's my fault.
to be fair, Dan, is there a single bit of console hardware that you don't have? I'd like to see your whole collection. Where Chris has gone. I've got a Tex behind me. So Tex started last and he's behind me now. The guy's insane. Oh, have you? Oh, cool, yeah. Drop me a link, dude. Really worried about cops, man. Just don't feel right. Now, all this time, Barry, I didn't know that, is it Jace, JPS, who's often in your chat?
The leader has just done a 154.22.
I didn't even know he streamed.
You've just done a 155.28. That's your best lap in this session.
Discovered by accident last night. Like, it was
Okay,
after
Marty,
your race.
your refuel window will open on lap 9. It'll close on lap 13.
Went to your channel to check it out.
Did you
And then-
get hit there, Chris, or?
Noticed his channel linked on yours.
No, just the back end.
Well, we've lost touch with the front three now. They're just going to disappear. They're like a good second or two a lap quicker than me. Yeah. And then, yeah, I watched a little bit of his stream and then I had a little practice myself on LMU. Something feels off about it with my brakes. I'm not sure what it is. I think they're maybe just too sensitive. Something I keep forgetting to Google. What's the status of custom liveries in LMU? Anyone know? Yeah, Final Fantasy is one of those games I've never really tried, and when I've seen videos of it, I don't think it's my thing. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I'm not really into that sort of thing. What I mean, hasn't every Final Fantasy title almost been a completely different genre as well?
The guy ahead has
What
just
would
done
you
a
subscription model for delivery?
154.48.
What are you talking about?
Good lap,
Huh?
that's your best in the session.
Oh, you mean a bit like you don't mean paid, you mean like a bit like a workshop type thing. Is that what you mean? Oh, okay. Didn't know that. Oh, contact in front, I think. Shit. I think I saw Stahu going for a move there, not sure. Don't touch the sausage.
The leader's just done a 154.09.
There was a big off, wasn't it? Big
Just
oof.
keep hitting your marks. This is looking good. P2. Your last lap time was a 154.27.
I think it's more don't spin. Or everyone unsubscribes. Oh shit.
The gap to P3 behind is now 1.4.
Yeah, when 1.6 came about, I was worried about some of my favourite cars. I had driven this before. It's weird, like, the cars I liked to drive, I mean, the cars that were, let's say, easier to drive before the 1.6, now I think are more difficult to drive, and the cars that were more tricky, I think are easier now. It's weird. I think that's just the way it forces you to drive them now, but oh shit. But I do like a nice, I say nice, I like an understeery setup. It does minimise or reduce my chances of binning it. I don't like oversteer on entry, especially. Not sure why Tex isn't right on my bumper right now. He is catching up, but very gradually.
The gap behind is now 1.4 seconds.
Yes. I think the operating window for a lot of these cars is a lot narrower now. Like, tyres are definitely more sensitive and don't like being overheated as much. Lockups punish more. Bad driving on the tyres definitely punishes you more. Like, just general tyre management is more of a thing.
That's half fuel. You've
Definitely.
used half your fuel. The leader has just done a 154.00. That lap time was 154.74.
How's my fuel?
Okay, Marty, we'll need to refuel. 12 minutes of fuel remaining. We'll need to add 68 litres.
No, come on. Give me shit again. 68 litres? I reckon that's right. Hey, BR1X Leet. How you doing? Nissan seems pretty weak overall. Well, Bruce last week drove for Nissan. We're in the McLaren, but Bruce seemed to think last week that it was, they call it the cheat car when it's the quickest. I'm not really sure, you know. But it's definitely different. The pecking order with these cars is definitely different since 1.6. But this is the only one I've driven since then. I used to always stick to the Porsche.
The gap to P3 behind is now.
I was kind of scared of this car, but yeah, it is track dependent, yeah. Doing his joke a lot, yeah. How long was the race again? 45, was it?
40 minutes.
Thanks, mate. Oh, fuck. Keep on settling it through that. Tyres, come on. Review 60. Oh shit, yeah, he's right. How's my fuel?
We'll need to pit for fuel. 10 minutes of fuel left. It looks like we'll need to add 68 litres.
Tyres are complaining already. Got Stahu right behind Tex as well. Yeah, there's 3 very quick drivers behind me now. Hopefully they have a little battle amongst themselves.
Thanks, Lex.
Oh, where'd Tex go?
Okay, Marty, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left. That lap was a 155.06.
Tex just go in the pits?
The track temperature's
He did, yeah.
decreasing. It's now 36 Celsius.
Guess he didn't want to be involved in any of that battle. Wise choice to pit now, I think. So review 70. 40. I think I'm going to stick with my own calculation. Thanks, Stan. Deploy
The
spike
window
strips.
is now open. P3 is reeling you in. The gap's now 0.50.
Do I pit now? I think I do. I think I probably should pit now.
Okay, pit stop requested. Okay, Marty, we expect there'll be no traffic on exit.
You wanna pit
When we
first?
exit the pits, we should be in P10.
I am doing so,
a few
yes.
seconds behind
How
P10.
about
Thank
you know?
God.
Oh, just for that I'm staying out. Oh, I'm tired.
What's your
Yeah,
speed?
All good, we're all good. I tried to jinx him a little bit there. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong strat. Shit, that would have been bad. Fuck, I lost a couple seconds there. Hey, Frosty. Why didn't I check my strat before I went in the pit lane? Yeah, and I almost fucking squared him off on the way in. Hope you're good though, Frosty.
All done, go.
Yeah, a little bit. No strat, yeah.
Track's
Here's
clear.
where we
Push, push, push. Come on, head up. Keep your focus further down the track.
find out if I'm going to
That's
regret
20 minutes to go.
not taking tyres in another 10-15 minutes. Tyres aren't that bad, come on. Tyres feel cold. Not that bad, come on.
Alright, Marty,
Yeah.
you're reeling. P9.
I mean,
in.
it's not the
gap is
worst ICM,
8.3.
but it has a lot of little nuances that are a bit annoying. I normally manage okay,
Let's get
but
back to position, D. Pass me, D. Pass me.
I'm fixing the pit.
Tenth position.
complaining unfairly. No, I don't know, man. It's not most people's favourite. The LMU menu interface
Car ahead's pitting now.
ICM is pretty good. But that's one of the things I'm trying to fix, because I can't see all of it with the way my wheel's set up. So I need to adjust my
The gap behind is now 14 seconds.
green screen.
Half distance, fuel looks good. P8, the track temperature is falling. It's now 34 Celsius.
Why am I looking at chat on a corner, twat?
Okay, Marty, the next car is Ott.
Who? What was that? Pavel, I think. Don't know the guy behind. Tex is still behind me. Huh? I bet Tex took too much fuel. Or took tyres. You take tyres, Tex? Oh, he's not in channel. There's a lot of people missing from channel. Erdink said he couldn't connect today. Maybe they're having issues again.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I bet Tex took tyres, yeah. Bit lonely now. Sorry if I'm missing chat. I am trying to be a bit more disciplined with it. I've already looked twice when I shouldn't have. Trying to be a good boy. Oh shit, come on. Tyres have not felt good since my stop. Bit narrow.
B7.
So he's one of the guys who was just behind me, but he's bloody quick. So I don't think we're going to give him much trouble. Our teammate for today. I hope so. I really hope so, KA.
You're reeling 6th place. In, the gap's now 0.8.
It was in Project Cars, wasn't it? Project Cars 2. I think there's a mod for it, isn't there? And the Thunderflash guys, maybe? Shit. Fuck.
Okay, Marty. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Yeah, cool. Maybe it's an idea. I'm trying to think of what to do for the next NRT Friday League. I was wondering about what modded cars have I not tried yet. Yeah, maybe GT1 mod. Might be an idea.
That last lap was at 156.04. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 31 Celsius.
It's not rain coming, is it?
Right side. Clear right. Well done. Nice front now.
Made a bit of a mistake there.
Sorry, man. I had no traction. My fault.
The next car is 1 lap behind.
I think everyone in front of us are they all pitted? Seems like a massive gap.
The leader is pitting now.
Oh, there we go. Don't know who the leader is at the moment. That's Rush. He'll probably come out ahead.
Alright, Marty. Don't let this guy distract you.
Fiat Panda. Yeah, the one time I was scheduled to race in the Uno. I think I missed it. Yeah, same.
Keep doing what you're doing. This is
Same
spot
here,
on. P4. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace. Sector 2 is a second off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.37
Where's he going?
off the
Where's he
pace.
going?
Car left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
I think Nilski's had an issue somewhere. Yeah, both my parents had Capris when they met, and my mum's was probably it was the more souped-up version than my dad's, and she was into whatever it was back then, like putting chrome strips on the car and stuff. And I think they both worked at the same place.
The gap to P3 in front is now 8.1 seconds.
First thing my dad said to my mum, like his opening line, was, "Is your car souped up?" No. What did he say? Something like, "Is your car souped up, or does it just look like that?" And she was more of a car enthusiast than he was. Had a better car. I'd love to have a Capri, man. Maybe my next car will be a classic. Citroen 2CV. That would actually be pretty cool. Yeah, with full damage. Gotta have full damage in those things. 10 minutes to go.
Sector 2 is 1.2 off the pace.
Sector 2 is an entire 1.2 off. Holy shit. We are slow today. Hopefully Badosh can slow Tex
10 minutes
down.
to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Oh, you have to quit. Shit. Issues with the wheel. Unlucky, mate. That's a shame. Yeah, I didn't know what happened to you, but you were right behind me when
Sorry
Jake
if that was a bit aggressive, Roy.
when Jake was kind of
No,
leading.
no, all good, all good.
I didn't see you go.
Okay, Marty, you're reeling hot. The gap is now.
You were off to a good
3.9.
yeah, we all were. Me, you and Jake all had a cracking start. It's a shame, dude. I was in P2 before the pit cycle, so I don't know if anyone else in front still has to pit. Maybe this guy needs to pit, Pavel. Possibly. Not sure where he qualified. BMNG, amazing. BMNG is proper good. I need to try the new rally thing. I've added like proper rally stages to it. Yeah, he's pitting now. Is there decent multiplayer in BMNG now?
Hot. Ahead is pitting.
I saw that, mate.
P3. That was 155.48.
Fucking hell. It doesn't look like much, but I keep feeling like I'm losing it through T1. Tyres are pretty good at the moment.
You've used half your fuel.
That's true, KO. Yeah. I haven't played it for ages though. A lot of fun. Because the multiplayer bit still needs work. That's a shame. Every game is more fun with friends. Rush is off. Run away. 7 minutes to go. Currently dismantling everything. You got a way to use those new pedals I gave you, Chris? I can't promise you'll like them any more than the ones you've got though. So Rush is pretty fucking quick. So long we can hold him off for. Okay, cool. Get dialed in for tomorrow. Hopefully, that's cool. So slow into there. Just trying to protect my tyres.
The gap to P3 behind is now 0.7. Well done, Marty. You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus. P2.
You can use them now with the seat, okay.
There's a bit of
Hey
drizzle
Gabriele,
starting.
I must have missed oh, it was you earlier, sorry Gabs, I
Oh,
rain,
no,
no?
drizzle.
didn't register that it was you. Bit of drizzle. I love this real weather, man. No one saw that coming. Awesome.
Okay, Marty, we've seen a few spots of rain. Seems to be increasing. That's 5 minutes to go. Come on, keep it together. We'll be on the podium here. Don't let this guy intimidate you. That was a 155.94. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.4 seconds off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace. We're getting proper rain now. Looks like it's getting harder.
We're gonna have to do another lap on these slicks, I think. I don't think pitting is going to be... I've got 4 minutes left, shit.
Car left. Still there. Clear left, left side. Clear left.
Okay, now this is treacherous now. It's not even that heavy rain, it's just very slippy.
Air temperature's falling. It's now 19 Celsius.
I like a bit of rain. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to get through without pitting. He's not.
You need to push if we're going to hold this position.
Never heard him say that before. Do I box then? I don't know if I should box. This is really bad. It's going to be 2 more laps. Yeah, but there might be 2 more laps.
Anyone going to pit? 2 minutes left.
That's the dilemma. Who the fuck is...
Car right.
Holy shit.
Clear right.
So slippy.
No, after you, Tex. Oh, he's not in channel. So Tex has stayed out. Tyres are getting a bit cold. It's going to be 2 more laps. I think I've missed my chance. I should have boxed.
P3.
The guy behind me hasn't boxed. No one's boxing, I don't think. I don't think anyone's pitting. No, they're all going straight by pit lane. This is going to be hilarious trying to get around for another lap after this.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
P4's catching up. Who's that? It's Badoshk. I don't think he pitted. Holy fuck. Can't see. Front tyres are blue as fuck. I have seen that before, where people have had different levels of rain when it comes in, but I think everyone's struggling now. Oh shit, the bed. Many beds being shat right now. I've never seen tyres that cold. Another lap of this. He's pitting, so we'll find out now. So Badoshka's pitting. P4.
Last lap, looking good for a podium.
We'll find out now if he can catch up. Over one lap. I doubt it. No, his are going to go on warm. He's also not in channel. People have been kicked out of channel. People have dropped out. Come on. He's still in the pits. He's on the move. Halfway down the pit lane now. Tex has just gone. Disappeared now. We'll be really careful through here. Often big puddles. This is just ridiculous. Yeah, P4's not even through village yet. I think we're good. Sorry, a little harder to read those longer messages when it's raining. Just AMS2 things, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, P4's just on the straight on the way down to Cops now. Going through Cops now. Maybe a couple more turns. Yeah, if he'd have boxed a couple laps earlier, we might have been in trouble. He's just going through Beckett's. We're just about to miss. No, we're good. Kind of. Fourth gear. There we go. Nice. Barely touching the throttle. Hey, podium, man. Weren't expecting that. Nice.
Well done, Marty. Great drive. That's a podium.
Woof. Whoa. How's it looking? Wow. Yeah, cheers, Barry. Yeah, please stay subscribed, lads. If you don't already follow Barry, who's in chat, you should do. We've got Tex, Chris, Roy. They're three that I know of who also have channels. You'll find linked on mine, on my channel. Yeah, you should definitely give Barry a follow if you haven't already. Quality streamer. Whoa.
You're on the right, clear left.
I'll take the podium though, that was good. Throw this guy a like, yeah, why not? Drop me a like. And subscribe if you haven't, thank you. Cheers though, Philip. Gabs, cheers mate. Thanks, Dan. So was Tex on wets? I don't think so. I think he just managed the transition a bit better.
On your left.
Maybe the car's better in the wet, I don't know.
Clear left.
Oh, he did change tyres, so Tex changed to dries. He pitted for tyres.
Roy, did you trick us for that rain?
Well done, Stahu.
I'm glad the rain was aiming. Gave me 3 more places.
I might have killed someone due to netcode. I will have to check the replay, but it was actually a tough race, a really tough one.
Was that contact with
Wasn't
Milski?
A nice surprise at the end, though.
No, I just punted Milski and I let him go afterwards. I waited for him. But also Rush went out. Out. Just went off track and was right ahead of me. And I wonder if I just bumped him slightly on the exit, but there was no contact on my end.
Oh, it was a nice surprise at the end there, though.
It used to. It used to record
I
damage.
actually thought about
contact.
pitting, but then it was like, oh, it's probably one more lap, but then it was 2 more laps, so I was like, oh, I should have pitted for wets, probably. But yeah, good fun though. Quite tricky at the end.
I might review the whole race, I don't know.
Car left.
Well done, Tahu, Tex,
Hold
and
your line.
Tinez with a nice P3.
Still there.
Cheers, mate. Unlucky though, Jake, dude. You were fucking quick
Hold
today.
your line.
I couldn't see. The reason why I spun on the first lap is because
3
I
wide,
was so
you're on
close
the
to the car
right.
in front of me that I couldn't see the corner. And I had
3
no
wide,
idea
you're on the
where I
right.
was on the track.
Clear left.
Yeah, dirt here was also way worse than I
On your
expected.
right. Right side's clear.
Doesn't matter though. I made a decent recovery considering I was 15th.
With the fastest lap as well.
Yeah, the
Is
fastest
there a
lap.
point for that?
No point for that. Sorry. So yeah,
You get
good
some
fun,
extra
guys.
respect points. Well done. Thanks,
Yeah.
Roy.
Exactly.
Yeah, good race for
So
Knackered.
thank you guys for joining, and next week we're off to Le Mans.
Ooh.
So that
Nice.
should be interesting. And we're gonna start at daylight and we're gonna finish in the night. So,
I said I needed to check the netcode and I forgot to save the replay, I think.
Oh, I can send you it, mate. Don't worry.
No, but it depends on whose point of view it was when it comes to netcode collisions.
True.
I mean, it's gonna look weird if it was netcode on the replay, probably, anyway, no matter who saved it, I guess.
Is
Yeah.
anyone doing a review?
yeah, I am at least.
Hello guys!
Hey, Rush. Well done, mate.
Hey Rush.
Well,
did we-
I should prepare a strategy for wet tires as well.
Well, Badoshk was behind me and he pitted with 2 laps to go and put wets on, and he didn't catch up with me. But that was really hard at the end on that last lap on slicks, mate. That was really difficult.
So putting wet wasn't really that good as I thought.
I think you might have lost time. If you stopped a second, did you stop twice? 2 pits?
Wasn't that, at the end I was spinning a lot.
Yeah, you had to be really, really careful.
I think Cueto pitted the wets at the end, but he just lost out on so much time.
Yeah, Badosh did the same, but I think he was a couple
I
laps
don't think it was
too
worth
late.
It was, no, it was actually just a lap too short on the left. Like, even if you put it earlier, we don't have been gaining it. It's just, if someone was able to keep the slicks on the track, that was the better strategy, because there wasn't enough laps.
Yeah.
Like, I had one spin on the dry when I was trying to, like, be ahead of Statue still. Or Statue, sorry.
Did we touch there actually, or did you just spin on your own? Because I wasn't sure if that was netcode or what. Because there was no contact on my end.
I went on throttle, touched you, and spun basically. I was spinning all the time, even before we touched, so
That might have been a bit of netcode, because I did not feel anything in my wheel there.
Thanks, guys.
Probably just a connection issue then.
Nice
So
one,
you were
Pavel.
quick today, I must say.
well, when Roy sent the ping command, I had actually good connection according to the game. Not excellent, but good.
Whoa. So Texas P16 right
I mean, it might
here.
have been my issue as well, with my internet, or just the server choking up
See you next time,
for a
KO.
second.
Yeah, but then when it started raining, I was slowly dropping from P2 to P12, I think.
Oh, unlucky, man.
Got an epic
Right, guys.
safety.
I'm gonna jump out of Discord. Thank you all for joining, and I hope to see you all
I'll see you on Twitch.
at least next week at Le Mans.
Yeah, see you next time, dude.
Also,
Bye-bye.
it's Imola today in CAI, right?
Okay,
Yes,
see ya.
yes.
See you.
See you, mate.
There's like 4 prototypes signed up only. There's 10 GTs and
Yeah,
4 prototypes, I think.
I think it's because it's holiday season. It's like half
Might
term
be,
and
yeah.
Easter. I think we had an F1 race on Easter Sunday last year, and it was low attendance. So we're just going to have to live with it being low attendance. But we'll try a bit more promotion the next few days.
Message
couple
the
days.
KCSR guys. You should drive prototypes.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and get in for your race tomorrow. Yes.
Cool. What about Saturday, mate?
What's happening Saturday?
There's
Imola.
endurance 2 hours
Oh, 2 hours
multi-class. Yeah, Imola. Yeah.
I can't keep it together for 40 minutes. I don't know how to do it for 2 hours.
Well, it's not about the pace. It's about just consistency and keeping it on track. But yeah, I always struggle. But it's good. It's a good laugh.
Don't know. I'll see. I'll have to find out what I'm planning to do with my girlfriend.
Just tell her there's a championship on the line. She'll understand.
Yeah, that was tough. My head was so gone after that first one.
A good pace there, man.
I'll figure it out one day.
Oh shit! I've just seen your spin.
Yeah.
That's a really bad place to end up.
Yeah. Okay. I was going to say you want to hold your brakes, but it just rolled a little bit before you started holding your brakes. That's really so unlucky. Fuck.
It did not give me damage somehow.
No, lucky. Fucking hell.
I smacked him.
He's had to wait for everyone to get by him before he could get going again as well.
Yeah, pain.
Andy used the reset
Wait till
button.
you see the
cheeky
pile up
fucker.
I did on
Ooh, reset button. I saw that.
Listen, after something like that, I just...
That's legal. That's illegal.
Yeah, did you get Discord issues text? Did you drop out?
I did not realize I dropped out.
Yeah, it happened to a few people. I had a go at you when you tapped me in the rear through Stone, and then I realised you weren't in channel, so I'll have a go at you now, cunt.
Was it?
It was a tiny bit of contact, but I think it must have been netcode because your car didn't react to it. See you back,
Oh,
Barry.
I don't know.
I always
do
miss
know
Barry.
that I had
See
two
you later, Barry.
lockups and I crashed into Chrissy basically.
Was that early on?
Yeah,
That's
like
pretty well left.
because first lap you have no brakes on this one, so I completely locked up. And then I did it again like a lap later.
I've seen you tap him once through Village, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he had some sort of hardware issue. He said in chat it's something up with his wheel or something. So,
All these VR people are always getting hardware issues.
I think it was his wheel there, but yeah, you're not wrong.
I took tires though, so
I thought you did. Yeah, I was asking you.
not wet tires, but
No,
I
no.
I had to take another new set because of completely flat spotted.
I think that's, I think the main reason, other than people spinning, but that I managed to get a good finishing position was just looking after my tyres. They were only about a quarter gone. And I think some of the quicker guys might have just shredded their tyres a bit too much, like you, Takes.
Yeah, lap 2 I had 40% gone on my front right. Because
shit.
That explains why you took tires then. I think
Yeah, I had-
that was actually
I
better
think-
choice.
And I think, yeah.
Oh, I've missed
I
it.
think if you go back a bit, Tinners, and spectate me, it's a crazy one.
Yeah, one sec.
It's about here anyway. I can see clear.
He spun on the final turn, I think.
Oh, I spun here as well.
Oh,
Tried to flat foot it.
fuck.
Oh,
Only at some point, Rush was right ahead of me and I was about to improvise to tension and just spun.
Oh,
and I
Jake. Oh,
tried to
Jake.
avoid him, it didn't work.
Jakey, man,
there is
dude.
3 wide.
Well, 2 wide and a car off track. Come on, man.
Yeah.
So had you have made this overtake work, the game would have told you to give it back.
Yeah.
That's capital murder times 2, that one.
Yeah, I know. I said sorry
Fuck.
straight away. I said sorry straight away. I felt so bad.
Yeah.
It was really bad.
That was,
I-
it might
to
have
be
been a
fair-
third car as collateral damage. Hold on. Where was... No, okay, so Jake... So we've got Mauro and... I don't know this guy. Oh, that's Chris. Ah, that's the 4th car.
Yeah, he couldn't move over because that car was... It's just horrendous. Oh god, I'm just so bad.
Yeah, I mean, don't take this the wrong way, and I know you are a quicker driver than me, but just because I've been league racing with these guys for so long, like, don't take any comments like I'm just being nasty, but I reckon
No,
I reckon a lot of
I
this.
deserve it, honestly.
No, it's all right. I'm not going to call you a dickhead, but I think a lot of it is down to the fact that you knew how quick you were today,
Yeah.
and then you've lost so many positions at the start, and you're eager to try and prove yourself and get back up to the front. And pushing outside the circuit like that, had you have made the overtake work, the game would have still punished you and told you to give them back. And yeah, it's easy for me to say because we all make mistakes, and I've done similar things, I'm sure.
In hindsight, it was a very bad thing, but when it happened in the moment, I carried so much more speed through that corner than them, and I was like, "There's nowhere for me to go. Like, I don't want to hit the brakes," so I just tried to go right. It just wasn't the right decision, was it?
Well, I
didn't want to be held up by them. You're right. Like the amount of times I got stuck behind someone, and I just had to wait for the right moment.
Yeah.
I mean, you need to learn not to get frustrated, even if you're... I was stuck behind Rush for so long today, and I made a mistake. I got re-overtaken and actually still killed Nilski after he overtook me when I made that mistake. But I waited for him afterwards. I don't know when that happens. Like maybe 8 laps into the race. Whenever I go down to third, as you can switch to me because it's gonna happen very closely after that.
Okay. So I don't think, because people I tried to speak to in channel were gone, so a lot of people are disconnected. But even if those guys, they might not have been in channel at the time, Jake. So it's worth just dropping them a message and just grovelling a little bit. I think is the right thing to do. So I'm not trying to tell you what to do, mate. But yeah, unlucky. Where am I at? P4. Surprising how long it took Tex to... Did you wreck your tyres quite early on, Tex?
Lap 1.
Yeah, okay. Because when you were like a couple seconds behind, I expected you to be on my tail like a lap later, and it took you quite a while to catch up.
I had a little lock up that cost me like 20% in lap 1, and that caused my second one, which got it to 40%. That was lap 2. So from lap 2 on, my front right was cooked as fuck, and it was vibrating like a motherfucker, but I was waiting for enough fuel to get burned off so I could pit, basically.
Yeah.
So it was the vicious cycle of tire death, basically.
Yeah, but yeah, it was really... Also in practice and in quali, the Nissan really wanted to lock up, which I've never had with the other guys.
My car wouldn't really lock up, it would just die on the brakes sometimes.
Have you guys raced against Rush before?
No. I don't think he has many laps in JustRace.
I think he's from Nilski streams.
Okay.
Does Nilski stream?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a really bad look then for me.
I've been a follower for years of... I don't know. I think he's from iRacing back in the day. I followed him a long ass time, but he always played games that I didn't race. And now suddenly he's in our lobbies.
Is he on Twitch, did you say?
Yeah, but he races like a lot of old sims, like GTR2 and what are the other, like really old simulators. That's what he does a lot. Need for Speed or something, or Need for something, some simulator.
Need for Speed and a simulator, what?
No, it's Need for Speed, that's what I mean.
Oh, never heard of it.
It has like 5 cars, but apparently it's the best physics in all of history.
Yeah, I've never heard anyone mention it before. When was that released?
It's like 25 years old now.
Oh, okay.
GT Legends, I think he plays.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, a lot of GTR3, GTR2, I mean.
Punt someone else and I rear-end someone else at some point as well because they just broke way later. I don't know when it was. It's just... I'm not... I think actually I need to stop focusing on just getting faster, and I think I need to purposefully start in the midfield and just get used to racing around people.
Overtaking slower people is definitely a skill.
Yeah. I'm not used to adapting to what the person in front of me is doing.
Yeah, that's one of the big things. I mean, I haven't really done much LFM or anything that's like skill-based splits. But when you're league racing like this, and you see the time difference from the top to the back of the field is like several seconds. Like people will have braking points that vary by hundreds of meters, and if it's a driver whose name you don't know, like with all the familiar names, I kind of know who to give more space or who to, you know, just how to treat different drivers. But when I'm right behind someone who's slower than me and I feel like I'm quicker but I can't get past, it's just in the, you know, before the braking zone, just lifting a little bit, creating a bit of a gap, getting on the power earlier and trying to get them on the exit, as opposed to like being right on their tail and trying to get your nose in and that sort of thing.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm making it sound easy, but I make
I'm
those
sure
kind
I'll-
of mistakes all the time.
I'll develop it at some point. I've only been out doing this for a month now, so I'm still learning.
Well, like I said, mate, you've definitely got the pace. It's just working on your consistency and yeah, general racecraft. But yeah, as long as you're having fun learning, it's all good.
Is that having a net code? Didn't seem like they touched it.
Yeah, the touch was very minor, but I felt it on my end. That was just completely on me.
Well, from my stream, it looks
Oh, yeah.
like an absolute regular collision. No netcode really.
No, it doesn't look it. I think maybe
I
the
was
spin
lucky.
on the car behind didn't have happened. Yeah, who you're spectating now, like it stacking. Like it doesn't look like it just splits that.
Can't see anyway, can I? Well, I weren't complaining.
Where did you finish in the end? Third?
That put me into P2, but I got third in the end.
When did I show you, Teenage? When I overtook you?
It was in the wet, like maybe 3 or 4 laps from the end. No,
Yeah, when I overtook
it was when you overtook me through Stowe, yeah. Pretty sure that was netcode, because like I said, your car didn't seem to react to it, if you know what I mean.
I think I may have hit you. The base difference was incredible.
Yeah, some of the guys in chat were like, is he on wets, or does Tex not have any rain? And it's possible that the rain came in earlier for me. I've heard AMS2 things like that happening in the past.
It was very, very wet from like when it started raining. It was like,
I think it's just completely the tire difference.
Yeah.
Because worn tires are way worse in wet conditions. They go cold much faster.
Of course, you had new boots on, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah, I also picked for new tyres, and they didn't feel that bad. Like I seem to be gaining a lot of speed in the wet.
Yeah,
if
There
you-
it
if-
is.
if-
No,
but-
get that
but
off the
if-
screen, Dennis.
I think if you had pitted the penultimate lap, you
Straight to
would've
jail.
actually gained time on wets, because on the penultimate lap I lost 30 seconds to my fastest lap.
Yeah.
But I don't think I would have been enough to offset the pits.
Because the taking tires takes 20 seconds. Let's say driving in and driving out takes another 30.
That's like 45 seconds for the stop. But
So-
the wets are also
Well, in that
slower
case-
than your...
In that case, if it's two laps of 30, that's already 15 seconds gain.
So if when Badoshk pitted behind me, it was like 2 laps from the end. But had he have pitted the moment it started spitting raining, which wasn't wet enough for wets, I reckon he would have made it work. But no one's going to pit for wets when it's spitting.
Yes, that's when I said who's going to pit. Like that was probably the time that you should have pitted if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Any later than that, and
I realized my math is completely wrong as well, because I'm calculating to a dry lap. So you're not gonna gain
Yeah.
30 seconds.
Because the wets themselves are like 15 to 10 seconds lower than a wet track even.
That's the thing, like, partway through the race, I did ask, I didn't know Tex weren't in channel, and I asked him, did you take new tyres? Because I couldn't understand why I was so far ahead after the pits, but obviously that was it. But in these conditions when you're racing, I often ask about tyres, but it is cheeky, and other drivers don't need to tell you what they're doing. But that's the reason I love real weather, because none of us knew that rain was coming. None of us had planned what to do, and it just makes you think on your toes. It's really
That
good.
was,
Yeah, I love it.
I love that it came. It was great.
Yeah.
I'm still maintaining the opinion that there should be some sort of a weather radar, like a 10 minutes
Well,
Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it?
I want to say a couple laps before the rain came in, it did look like it might rain. You could look at the clouds and be like, it looks like it might rain, but you never quite know. But yeah.
If you want to keep it realistic, you should have some sort of a weather forecast still.
True.
Isn't the weather forecast in England rubbish anyway? Isn't it all over the shop?
Yeah, you could go to 5 different weather reports and they'd all be different.
To be fair, like watching the last Grand Prix at Silverstone, they were probably spawning the forecast there. It's also a different story making a forecast for like the same day, 2 hours later, which is what matters in a race like this, rather than a whole week's of weather.
I just much prefer unpredictability.
This Nilsky guy seemed pretty quick, but as soon as the rain hit, I seemed like he just sort of dropped away.
Yeah.
I think he also made a mistake right after the pit boxes, because I think he came out ahead of you, Tennis, and then suddenly he was like 15 seconds further down, if I'm remembering the gaps correctly.
Are you saying I must have lost time there?
No, he must have, because I think he was ahead of you, I'm pretty sure, after the pit stops.
He probably was. I mean, I was about 3 or 4 car lengths away from my box, and then for some reason I hadn't double checked my strat, and I had my full repair picked, so I had to stop my car, switch my strat, and then park. So I lost a few seconds because of that. Is that a back marker? Oh, that's Tex. This was scary, man. Having Tex, Stahu, and Nilsky in my mirror.
The timing in the pits was perfect.
Well, when I pitted, you mean?
Yeah, because I lost like this in real time near the TR.
Oh yeah, I bet. I was just waiting for the fuel to be below 44.
So you were...
I was struggling for so long with this fucking flat spot. It was horrendous the first thing. It was not a good time out there.
You were going to pit opposite me, weren't you, Stahu? Like whatever I did.
No, because I lost so much time by not getting the low fuel laps on.
Oh, okay. Because you asked me if I was going to pit, and I said yeah, and then you were like, thank God, and I went, well, I'm not going to now because you've said that. And then I tried to make it look like I was staying out, and then jinxed in at the last moment.
Yeah, you switched super late. I mean, no disrespect, but I wouldn't think you would think that I was in your race, really, at that point.
No. But in the wet, mate, anything can happen.
Actually, fair point.
Yeah, I mean, like Jake was saying earlier about some of the whoever it was really quick but slow later on. Like, it's difficult in this car on slicks, but I love wet racing because I feel like, I know it's the great equaliser, but I feel like I'm more competitive against drivers who are usually quicker than me when it's wet. So when that happens, I'm like, fucking get in. I love a bit of rain, man.
I'm usually slow compared to my dry pace. I mean, maybe not like horrible, but if I'm comparing myself to others on my like skill level, like Blanco or Tex when we raced at Brasilia and those prototypes, I was just slightly too slow compared to them, even though I didn't have the upper hand on pace for most of the championship.
Yeah.
And like JK is always faster than me in the rain, basically.
Unless he takes the wrong tyres at the start. Oh, you missed that. It was Hockenheim last year.
He did the same at Suzuka, actually.
Did he? Oh yeah, he put the hards on. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's wise, especially in those races, just to keep your mouth shut as to what tyres you're taking.
I think I said that I was on softs there.
You did, yeah.
But I just wanted to make sure no one drives into me, so that people knew that I was on slicks. I should have just said I was taking slicks, to be fair. That would have been the better information to relay.
But at Hockenheim, I literally said to everyone, it's not wet enough for wets or winters. And I said, I'm going slicks. And I didn't say I advise it, but I did kind of advise it. And then all the quickest guys on the server, like Dan Lewis and JK, think maybe Bruce as well, they all took the wrong tyres. And at one point, me and Roy were battling for the lead in a Formula 1 race full of talent. Like, it was amazing. Huh?
That was a peak reverse psychology.
Yep. It could have been. So, I've already pitted.
watching my own save quick play. I'm so good at giving away what I've just gained. I managed to overtake Roy, and then literally about 3 turns later, I spin myself out even though I'm 2 seconds at the road. Why do I do it?
That's like Byron in the Champions League.
Just obsessed with ruining my own race.
So, I mean, I don't know if this would work psychologically, but let's say next time you qualify P2 or P3, just make a top 5 your target and see that as a good result.
Yeah, well, I nearly got that anyway today.
Yeah.
In fact, one more lap and I might win because I was catching the car at P5.
Where is that P5 in the end? Actually, it was Badoshkin 4th, but then...
He took Metz.
Yeah, I finished 3 seconds behind Mauro. I was catching a lot.
How you doing, AJ? Sorry, mate. Kind of ignoring chat.
At the end of the race, my lap times were 10 seconds faster than him.
Wow. Yeah, like you said, if you'd have pitted when you asked the question for wets, mate, you might have been quitting there.
When I asked her, it was just
the rain game just at the timing that it's so late in the race.
It came so fast and hard as well.
It was just completely a 50-50. Yeah, I expected it to go wet quick. It's the AMS thing.
Oh, does that happen a lot?
It's like two laps of rain and the track is fucking soaked.
Okay.
But it depends on the weather slot. If the weather slot is rain or heavy rain, the track gets soaked real quick.
If it's light rain, then it basically never goes wet.
Yeah,
still no puddles, are there?
On light rain, I think it goes to moist.
The weather was also on 5 times progression, so that would explain why it got so wet.
No. It was so before the 1.6 patch, the weather progression used to be tied to the session progression, but it isn't anymore. So the session progression was on ×5, meaning in 1 hour in game we'd see 5 virtual hours.
Ah, okay.
But the weather transition should be a fixed value now.
Right.
But it's still probably a bit high. But apparently there's no puddles in AMS2 at the moment, or if there is, they're just a visual thing. They don't work. They've broken something with the wet weather. So, is this... No.
Also, I must say, like, I remember a few weeks ago we talked about multi-class AI tuner, right?
Yeah.
And I actually did like my first AI multi-class race in like a good month or 2 recently. And they just completely broke it.
Yeah.
Because for some reason they made it that the slower class tries to get out of your way, even if it's a different class. It's so like I did the Imola race basically just an hour to like kind of get used to the track again in multi-class, and the GT3 just switch lines to give you the racing line.
Really?
Even if it's on the straight and they end up just going on the inside into the corner.
I've never seen that.
Because they didn't do that like a month ago.
No, well, I mean, I only really witness that when I'm recording my intro videos and just watching the AI go around. And what I normally see is the quicker class gets on the tail end of the slower class and just sits there. Doesn't try to change lane or dive or go up the inside or whatever. And the only thing that makes them overtake is basically bumper contact, and then they swerve to avoid it. Then they take it on the straight, and that's it.
That's mostly how it used to be before. They got slightly better 1.6, and then they, I don't know, they must have introduced an update where they just say, oh, let's improve the blue flags and the cars will get out of the way now, and it's worse now.
Oh, that's why, yeah. So they need to
If you look at the sky now.
Yeah. So at this point, it's like, if you study the different weather patterns in AMS2, you can kind of tell if it's rain clouds or just normal clouds. And these ones look wispy, but they're also like dark. So yeah, it's a bit of a clue, but you can never quite tell.
It's difficult to tell between like rain and overcast weather. Usually.
Well, overcast, you don't see individual clouds. Normally the entire sky is grey.
Yeah, but on the transition, usually it's a bit like if you go from lighter cloud settings to overcast, those few minutes of transition looks somewhat similar to this.
Yes, exactly, yeah. Oh, Nielski's gone twice on the last bend, 2 laps in a row. Well,
That's why he dropped down.
yeah, he's done this twice, the same spin.
That's what Rush did in quali ahead of me. I was having to lift her in their tier actually because the car was getting uneasy.
Yeah, I was dabbing. Well, what was I doing? Feathering the throttle through there. Yeah.
My second overtake on Roy is about here. That's where I said I'm sorry for being aggressive.
No, that was good. He left the space. He didn't squeeze him off.
He left him way too much space actually.
Yeah.
Like that can sometimes lead to incidents actually if you're trying to be too careful because then your line is too narrow into the corner.
Yeah.
I should have squeezed him closer to the right.
Yeah. I mean,
We're not squeezing, just carried on the normal line basically.
Yeah, like
Closer
half
to
a
the
car's
line.
width as opposed to 7 car widths is usually enough. Yeah.
I don't know, I'd been in so many accidents at that point that I just wanted to make sure I didn't have another one.
No, it's fair. I mean, and Roy as well. He's one of those drivers you can trust to not just send it or make it too tricky. He's very aware and he'll leave the space.
Also, Kenneth, can you rewind a little bit and switch to Pavel Ott? Like 2 laps before where you are. Because he was ahead, I think, just purely on the fact that he was fuel saving or something. And
I think he pitted quite late as well, didn't he?
yeah, I'm pretty sure, because I think Rush got held up by him. That's why I got closer. And then he just completely outbraked himself into, I think that's turn 4, the hairpin.
Is this far back enough?
Yeah, I think it is. Like, he just, I mean, you can just watch him.
So this is Rush trying to get past Pavel. Oh.
Yeah, all of that. I mean, it's not nothing egregious, but just they were fighting, even though they were in full league in the same race. And then the Rush got past him here, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But then he was way too deep trying to defend against me here, or just attacking Rush. And just
I think
completely across the track.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he's pitted yet, and he's probably like knackered his tyres or something. Or was he?
Wow, he is all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like 2 laps from here, I think, is where the I don't know whether it's an incident or not between me and Rush.
This is
So
what you
that
said you got stuck
Porsche-
behind him.
In the first half of the race, it was. Also, the Porsche was just so fuel efficient because I think he carried on for 2 more laps than me, even though I started with a full tank of fuel.
Oh.
Whoa. Saved that. Nice. Little touch. Oh. Shit.
There was no contact, was there?
There was contact
There
there.
was slight contact, but I think it was just. I mean, he had space there.
He'd lost the traction on the curb.
Yeah, and even if there was, I mean, there was contact, but I didn't feel it, so it must have been that good still. And it was just a slight touch.
He didn't seem too bothered. He seemed. They seemed like they enjoyed it still.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that one.
That was a bit of an incident, wasn't it? Like, it wasn't really anyone's fault.
Watch this skillful overtake. Like he's standing still. See you later. Oh yeah, I remember. I wanted to say to Padosh to get his elbows out and defend Tex because I knew the Tex was going to catch me. What happened to Wi-Fi password?
Oh yeah.
I don't think he even participated in the race.
He was in
Or-
quali though, wasn't he?
He was in I saw him in practice, but I
Right.
don't think I saw. No, nobody
didn't
left
have
the
a quali
race.
result.
No, because nobody left the race. I started 16th.
I think Chris left. I think.
I started. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he
Are you actually
doesn't have
calling
a.
him Wi-Fi
Oh, yeah.
password?
He's still in here. Yeah, he's at this point. Chris was still here, but we started with 16. So
I think Chris is retired at this point. Actually, quite a while ago, but it shows him still there in a way.
24 minutes behind.
Yeah. Can't remember how he gets past me. Wait, does he get past me, or does he bin it? I can't. Wait, who got second again? Was it Utex second?
sorry.
Were you second in the Entex? Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember where Rush bins it somewhere. I'm sure.
I think he DNF'd in the end.
Oh, I think he goes quite wide here. It's on the next lap, maybe.
Wet now.
He did, mate. Yes. Sorry that I missed your message earlier, dude. Yeah, we got a podium.
That's when you see me shooting up the order. Oh, that's unlucky for me.
So it's showing Tex only 14 seconds behind the leader and me 15. Timings are all out of whack. Don't understand how they broke the game more than it already was. Yeah. Oh, here we
This is
go.
where I hit you.
Yeah.
Look at the pace difference, crikey.
Just shut him off.
Oh, did you
again.
feel contact then?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I was really struggling at that point.
But I braked. Before the braking, I was like a half a kilometer away.
Yeah, I was breaking miles before. Yeah. So is this the point? I think Badosh. What are we
I'm
at?
actually
6
slightly
minutes.
worried about the gap to Utex, because I was very suspicious that you were on
I think.
first tires.
One more lap and you were cooked. Because I made a big mistake as well. I went off in the last lap.
Because you gained in the second to last lap about 5 seconds.
Rush just had another spin.
I was afraid
Okay.
that you would get even closer in the last lap, but the gap kind of stayed the same.
Oh no.
Well, would that all be down to a little bit more time, even though it's dry? I don't know. I don't know how big the difference is on that.
It could also be that the Nissan is better at keeping the tires warm as a car.
Bro, it took a long time for them to go blue. Even when the full rain was there, they stayed semi-green for 2 laps. When I expected them to be blue already.
It's probably that and the tires themselves being fresh.
And the unbearable weight of talent, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it. So Badosh, I think Badosh pits the end of this lap, but he's only got like 2 laps to go. I'm not sure what the gap was to him at the end. Yeah, so he boxes now. So hold on. I know we can't trust these times, but where am I at? So it's saying that's about 5 seconds. It looks like more than 5 seconds though. Maybe 5, yeah.
I think Quaito pits pretty soon as well.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. So why is it showing Badosh behind Cueto now? Oh dear. So this is, he must have put wets on, right? And he's, because wet tyres go on really warm. Who's that? Who's that in the Mecca? Who that is?
What was also making me hesitant to actually switch to wets
Oh, it's
in
my
this situation was I remember the wets being horrible in the CC race.
Well, I was really thinking about it.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
It's possible they changed the tire behavior anyway, because there was like a wet weather rework halfway through the 1.6 cycle. With how the tires behave. I think you were there at Bottom in Tennis in the Legios.
In the Legio.
No one could drive the car on the slicks in practice when it was slightly wet.
Whose league was that?
I think it was on our team on Sundays.
Oh no. In the LMP? No, I don't think I was there.
Actually, it might have not been.
Yeah, I've not done
remember-
Sundays for a while within our team.
Yeah, I remember you racing the Legios on some occasions. I'm not sure if you were at that specific race.
Oh, the Ligier Friday League, Hockenheim.
Oh no, it was Fridays.
Yeah, it rained, did it?
Yeah, in practice, but not in the
Oh,
race.
yes, yes.
But even in practice, it was just horrible because that was right after the update came out, and no one could drive the slicks anymore.
Yeah. Well, they've kind of improved it since then, but it's still not as good as it used to be. Hey.
Right, I'm gonna head off.
That
GG,
drift,
guys.
Yo, wait a
Hopefully
minute.
see you soon. Love you for this weekend's races. Bye.
Nice one, mate. I'll see you soon.
Yo.
Oh, I've got a fucking headache, man. You wish you'd gone for wets one lap. Mate, I
Felt
think
good to race again.
we were just saying that earlier, Badosh, mate.
I'll see you guys in 4 months when I get the time again.
Oh, man. Well, see you Monday, hopefully.
Oh yeah, probably. I'm gonna keep doing Mondays.
Yeah, cool, man. See you there.
I'll be tired on Tuesday, but fuck it.
Yeah,
And-
it's worth it.
And the CC, oh, I gotta get it. Oh, I gotta get away from that shit.
So,
I really don't want to do CC this year, but I don't think we have enough drivers.
well, there's talk about, so it's behind the scenes talk, but there is talk about the day possibly moving that might end up something more to your liking. But
Yeah, Monday I heard,
it's possible. Well, it's early days yet.
but it's just, I don't want to do the CC at all, if I could.
You're just scared of
I
me
don't
beating
think-
you, that's all it is.
I'm scared of actually having to care about the fucking shit and actually having to practice. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Dude, as if you've ever fucking practiced for the cup.
Yeah, I did the first couple of years and then it went well, and then last time I didn't at all, and I had just the most frustrating time ever because I was quallying behind people that I shouldn't be behind, and then in the race they were in the way, and I was just demotivated, frustrated. It was fucking sucky.
That's not like you, mate.
Because it's because you want to do well, because you're certainly carrying responsibility of others. Because I could fuck up my own race and not give a fuck about it, but it's the whole fucking team part that ruins that for me.
Well, I mean,
don't-
they don't put pressure on you, man. You're just putting pressure on yourself, dude.
I don't know, if you're gonna race for the team, you gotta do well, you gotta take it so much serious, especially if they're doing it as well. Can't just be a fucking Baba Booey doing the bare minimum.
Yeah, I mean, the first year I put a hell of a lot of practice in, and then the second year I just treated it like a normal league. I might do like a dozen laps the night before, maybe, at most, sometimes not even till the very day. And I've got to say, I enjoyed it more, and I put less pressure on myself, and it was more competitive last year, like more quicker drivers, and I knew that I wasn't going to be getting top 10s as often, but I kind of enjoyed it more just without, I know it's easy to say, but just trying not to put pressure on myself and just being like, a top 10 would be nice. but not stressing if it didn't get there.
Yeah, but it's also that other people, you know that other people are gonna take it way more seriously. So if you don't, you're gonna get cooked by practice, basically.
Well, as far as the seriousness goes, just keeping it clean for me is the only thing that really matters. It'd be a shame if you don't join in this year, mate. But if you ain't finding it fun, it's just not worth it.
It's also just having a commitment. It's like, I don't know, you have to show up.
Might not show up either, actually, unless for just some specific rounds. I think I'll just switch to being a one-off racer in the CC.
Yeah, I might do that but I don't think we have enough drivers for it.
You could just alternate every race, because I might actually just end up racing for you guys, to be honest.
Yeah, do it, man. I think. Did someone ask you, Stachi?
I think Johnny did once, or
Yeah,
he at least suggested it.
Yeah, because I know people suggested asking you, but it's. I remember when JK didn't have a team. It was mentioned. It was even mentioned in our chat by a couple of guys multiple times that we should ask him. And
Too late,
it was,
you?
but then it's also kind of cheap.
Yeah.
It would be cheap for us to ask him, and it's just too easy.
Well, his salary would be a hell of a lot higher than mine, so if you can afford it, why not?
It's just a little cheesy, I guess.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Imagine if
if we asked Stachu and JK when they it's bullying everybody at that point.
But then if you end up with too many quick drivers and you end up someone has to like not race or go independent, it's like you feel bad, but it's just it's all about the fun, man. KTSR have won every single year so far, so there's that pressure as well, I suppose.
Yeah, but if it's actual competition like that, I want to do well, but I also don't want the commitment or do the practice. I'm fucking retarded, that's what it is.
Mate, I don't, like, honestly, for you, dude, just a handful of laps, I think you'll be good. It's fine. Just enjoy yourself. Yeah, I'm going to head off there, guys.
Yep.
Enjoy the champagne, lads. That was really good fun.
It's actually just the podium left here in the VC.
Yeah. This is the, what do they call it?
Oh, really?
The cool-down room?
The cool-down room.
Yeah.
The podcast.
Yeah.
Wait, one last question. Do you remember what time the CC used to start the race?
What time of the day?
Yeah, like
9 PM, I think. But UK time it was 8.
Okay, that's better. Because this is ridiculously late. This is undoable if I have to work tomorrow, basically.
Yeah, I'm basically only here because I don't have classes tomorrow since it's Easter. So otherwise I'd have to wake up at before 6 to get there on 8. That's where I start, and it's already well past midnight here.
That's the shame, is that there's most of the time there's no Saturday race, only the special events. Because on Saturday that's basically the only night I can race that there's no work tomorrow.
Well, it's a shame because MBRC used to always do Saturdays, and I don't think they were getting the attendance they needed, so I kind of stopped. But yeah, so does that mean you're going to sign up for Saturday then?
Well, yeah, that's the whole thing. Racing is impossible, man. Sunday I gotta go to work tomorrow. The whole week I gotta work. And then on Saturday, most of the time there's shit to do. All the shit.
Yeah.
And on Friday, most of the time I'm fucking tired as fuck from the whole week of work.
That sounds like you're getting old, mate.
Dude, yes. I'm learning a new job. It's tiring.
Yeah. Well, hopefully I'll see you guys on track again soon, though. Yeah, but I enjoyed that. Laters, lads.
Yep, catch you later, guys.
See you next time.
Peace. Right, if anyone's still there after all that waffle. So yeah, Saturday, AJ, if you fancy it, if you can do it. We've got half a grid at the moment, but I think from Friday onwards, it's half term and Easter and stuff, so a lot of people are on holiday or off work or whatever, so we might have a few slightly quieter races coming up. But tomorrow we're doing round 2 of the Superbug Cup, and we've kind of copied KCSR's touring car style format, where we're doing 2 rounds within a 15-minute race and then a reverse grid 20-minute race. So that's tomorrow. And then on Saturday we're doing 2 hours of Imola in multi-class LMDH and the GT3s. So we've got half a grid there. And then on Sunday, so this is just filling in the slot for the RPM Sunday, but CAI we're doing Long Beach in the modern IndyCars. And then so after the weekend on Monday, KCSR are going to Alton Park Island in the TCR modded cars. Really good fun last week, so I'm looking forward to that one. Tuesday, round 3 for AMSU, Formula Junior, Monza Historic. Oh, it's 1971 Junior layout. Is there a modern? I think there's a okay, yeah. And then already up to this time next week, we're going to Le Mans. I think Roy was saying it's a... oh, okay, so it's just day to night. With a bit of... Was that rain? Is he throwing some rain in? No, just a wet track start, I guess. Cool. Okay, so that'll be round 3 for the RPM GT1 League. Nice. I think I'm just going to stick with the McLaren. Quite enjoying it. I don't care if it's the quickest or slowest around any particular track. I just want to stick with that car. Yeah, cool. If anyone is still there, do appreciate the support. Thanks for tuning in. Cheers for racing if you did. And hopefully see you all in the next one. Cheers. Peace, peace.